Hello everyone, I am here back again. We were dealing with the chapter Is Matter Around Us Pure. In that we have discussed about concept of pure substances and classification of pure substances. Let's study about classification of elements. So classification of elements. Elements is classified into metals, non-metals and metalloids. Let's discuss about metals and non-metals in the distinguishing manner. So classification of metals. Metals and non-metals. So metals are malleable whereas non-metals are non-malleable. So what is malleable? Malleable means which can be beaten down into thin sheets using hammer. Some examples are gold and silver. Whereas non-metals are non-malleable. They can't be drawn or stretched into thin sheets. Metals are ductile whereas non-metals are non-ductile. Ductile means which can be drawn or stretched into thin wires. Some examples are gold, silver and aluminium. Whereas non-metals are non-ductile. They can't be stretched into thin wires. Metals are good conductors of electricity whereas non-metals are bad conductors of electricity. Metals allow electricity to pass through them whereas non-metals do not allow electricity to pass through them. Metals are lustrous. Lustrous means they give shiny appearance. Some examples are metals. For metals are gold and silver. They give shiny appearance, so they are metals. Whereas in case of non-metals, they do not have shiny appearance. Some example is iodine. Iodine do not have the shiny appearance. Metals have high melting point and boiling point, whereas non-metals have low melting point and boiling point. It is an exceptional case that gallium has low melting point, whereas non-metals have low melting point and boiling point. Exceptional case is graphite because it has high melting point, but also it is classified as non-metals. Metals have high density whereas non-metals have low density. High density means they float, means they shrink because they are metals. In case of non-metals, they are low density, they float. Metals are sonorous whereas non-metals are non-sonorous. Sonorous means they produce ringing sound. They produce ringing sound in case of metals, whereas non-metals they do not produce the ringing sound. Metals generally they are solids, but in case of non-metals they may be in the form of solid, liquid or gaseous. Some examples for metals are aluminium, magnesium, zinc. They all are solids. But in the case of non-metals, some examples are chlorine, sulfur, bromine. These have the properties means they are solid, liquid as well as gas. Generally, metals are in the color of golden yellow and silver grey. But in the case of non-metals, they display varieties of colors. And the third classification of element is metalloids. So what is metalloids? Metalloids means they are basically intermediate. What is intermediate? Intermediate means they show the properties of both metals as well as non-metals. Properties are intermediate between metals as well as non-metals. So the properties are intermediate means they are not completely metals, they are not completely non-metals. They show the properties of both metals as well as non-metals. And metalloids are also called as semi-metals. Metalloids, some examples for it are boron, silicon and germanium. These examples show the properties of both metals as well as non-metals. So we have completely discussed about the topic element. Let's discuss about another classification of pure substances, that is compound. So compound. So what is compound? Compound is composed by two or more elements combined in a fixed proportion by mass. It is combined by two or more elements with a fixed proportion and can be broken down into further simpler parts by chemical methods. So compound can be broken down into elements using chemical methods, not by physical methods. So properties of compounds are different from its constituent elements. So I'll explain this statement with an example. Let's take an example, H2O. H2O is a water molecule and this is a compound having two elements. One is hydrogen and another one is oxygen. Before hydrogen was an element and their characteristics and properties were different. Now it has mixed with oxygen, so the hydrogen properties changes, differs. Properties of compounds are different from its constituent elements. Now let's differentiate between compound and element. So what is compound? The distinct feature between compound and element. Compound is composed by two or more elements combined in a fixed proportion by mass. It's combined by two or more elements. Whereas element is a basic form that cannot be broken down into further simpler parts. Ability of breakdown. Compound can be broken down into further parts, whereas element cannot be broken down into further parts. Representation. Compound is represented by chemical formula, whereas element is represented by its symbol. So, examples for compound are water, sodium chloride, ammonium chloride, methane, carbon dioxide are some examples for compound. Some examples for elements are hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, bromine, zinc, gold, mercury, iodine, gold and silver are some examples for elements. So we have completely discussed about the topic pure substances. So let's discuss mixtures topic in the next video. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Bye bye.